My name is Katherine Bovee, and I attended Ohio State University from 2006 to 2015 while I got my bachelor's, master's, and PhD there in mechanical engineering. So right after I graduated high school, I distinctly remember telling one of my parents' friends that there was no way I would ever work in the automotive industry. And so it wasn't until I got involved in EcoCar and started working out at the Ohio State Center for Automotive Research with the advisors there that I actually realized cars are actually really interesting. They're a really interesting, complex system and kind of control problem to figure out how to get it to do all the different things that a consumer wants and expects their vehicle to have. So it was that technical complexity that I actually really liked, and that's why I stuck with EcoCar. I'm now working at GM and really enjoy it. So I was on the EcoCar team at Ohio State for 5 years. So when I first started on the team, I was doing engine controls. I really didn't know controls until that point, hadn't really worked with engines, never worked in a dynamometer test cell, and so it was a huge learning experience for me. And so I learned a lot about control systems and how engines work and how hard it is to make them do what you want them to do in a robust manner. And then as we started to switch into EcoCar 2, I got more involved in the modeling and control side of electrified vehicles. And during that time, I also became leader of the EcoCar 2 team as well. I see it as kind of a condensed form of what GM does with its own vehicle development process. And so now when I work on smaller subsystems, I know where they fit in the larger picture of things, and that helps me make sure that we're asking the right questions. We understand, some of the things that could happen. And that's something that I wouldn't have gotten if it wasn't for EcoCar. Because I spent so much time on it in college, and because that was my main kind of social network for a decent period of time, those are friends that I still have today. And one of them was my now husband as well. And so that definitely worked out. My advice to current EcoCar students is just jump in head first and see where it takes you. I mean, it took me to places where I never thought I would be, but because I kept on taking risks and taking on new challenges, I ended up here because it's what I like doing.